Hello and welcome back to this YouTube channel, and thank you for tuning in this playlist, in this video lecture playlist on our subject nursing informatics. Okay, so for nursing informatics, this is a let's say trending, somewhat new but old field of nursing, especially here in our country, in the Philippines and other developing countries. But before I'll be proceeding, let me lead you into a prayer. Yes. Father God, we thank you for the countless blessings and graces you're showering upon us. Thank you for allowing us to have this online education. Thank you for my students, for my audience, and whoever possible watches this video lecture series through this channel, through this playlist. Please bless them, especially these aspiring nurses. Guide them, bless them with wisdom, with patience, with diligence, with determination to finish the course that they have chose, or this profession that you have called them. Please also bless their families with good health, long life, strength, and safety to continuously finance for their students, for their children, Lord, hoping that this future nurses bring back to their parents what is due to them, and give back also to you, Lord, as their honor and glorification. Again, Lord, I pray for the success of these nurses, of these future instruments of yours, of mercy, love, and compassion, and also of healing. And this we pray in Jesus' name, Amen. And so again, welcome back to this YouTube channel. Welcome back to this video lecture series through the playlist Nursing Informatics. So nurses are usually expected to provide safe and competent and also a compassionate care in an environment which is a sort of combination of technical and digital environment, especially in this time, in this generation. We're in healthcare environment, or the healthcare system is gradually going into a digital platform, slowly or gradually using information systems in a different level, especially again in a digital manner and highly technological manner also. And the shift from, let's say, a information system technology based environment to the ones using technology, this is to really have an improvement in the quality and in the safety of patient care. Okay? And nurses are usually directly engaged or directly involved in the information systems and technologies, because nurses are one of the foundations, okay, in evidence-based practice, okay, one foundation in clinical decision support tools, and also clinical support knowledge. Nurses are also one of the foundations in electronic health records, and these three nurses are very vital. Nurses have vital roles, from knowledge to implementation, or from knowledge-based data, or what's this? In a process from knowledge to implementation in terms of evidence-based practice, clinical decision support principles, until it becomes tools, and health record Actually, even it's not electronic, to shift to electronic, and nurses have good contribution on this three foundations or concepts. Then fourth, not all nurses, okay, in terms of technologies, in terms of innovations, in terms of change, okay, unfortunately not all nurses are fully prepared to use these tools, and but later on trainings or programs can be provided by institution or by the nation, by the country where they belong. Nursing informatics have been long before present in some countries, especially in the Western countries. As I've said in my introduction, this is a old but new for many course in nursing or special field in nursing, and this has emerged, right, over the past 20 years or more, and this is to help nurses fully use information technology, okay, to improve the delivery of care. Okay, so if you're a nurse, usually, okay, a nurse or a budding nurse, a developing nurse who is fond of information science, who is fond of technologies, is fond of computer and the other fields of computer science, maybe this field is for you. You may pursue this course, pursue this field in nursing. Nursing informatics also support the collection, storage, analysis, retrieval, communication, and the use of information to help nurses to care, share, and compare. Okay, to care for patients to the highest quality and highest safety possible. Share data, information, and knowledge to the patient and to the healthcare team, and also to compare theory and practice to advance nursing knowledge and practice in terms of research, in terms of evidence-based practice, and in terms of advancing, okay, the field of nursing and of health practice. So, according to the American Nurses Association definition of nursing, a nurse should have this different skills, or should a nurse be equipped with the different skills. Okay, we have technical skills, interpersonal skills. For technical skills, this is to manage equipment, okay, and perform procedures from the simplest equipment supply to considered technological, if not highly technological or sophisticated equipment, okay, and perform procedures using this equipment, supplies, and technologies. Interpersonal skills, this is your interaction with the different people in your career, whether it's colleagues, administration, supervisors, especially the patients and their families. Though we maintain that the focus of nursing is on human responses to health problems, and also, as always, to be an advocate, okay, to our clients. Okay, so aside from these two that a nurse must possess, we also have cognitive skills and information intensive skills. Okay, when you say cognitive skills, this is to observe, recognize, and collect data, and also to analyze and interpret this data, and to have a very good analysis, to have a good interpretation, means it will lead to a very reasonable conclusion, and hopefully, okay, all your studies, all your researches on following concept or data can lead to improve implementation of care. Okay, then number 4, information intensive skills. So this refers to the our nature in nursing, which is very comprehensive in terms of information, very demanding in terms of information, in terms of data. For example, in our basic principle of nursing care plan or nursing care process, which starts with information, starts with data. Okay, until the very end of that process evaluation, we always consider information, we always consider data as very important let's say inputs in our practice, okay, in nursing. Okay, so again, we must possess these skills. Okay, so one concept here, which I'll be focusing on later, is nursing science. Okay, nursing science is the ethical application of knowledge which is acquired through education, research, and practice to provide services and interventions to patients in order to maintain, enhance, or restore their health. This is nursing science is also the advocate for health to acquire, process, and generate, and also disseminate nursing knowledge to advance the nursing profession. Okay, so again, when we say nursing science, we are continuously doing our best to acquire and to generate knowledge for the evolution, for the change, for the improvement, of the nursing profession in terms not only of practice in the clinical setting but all other fields of nursing, especially the major fields of nursing, which is on research and also in education. On the other hand, when you say nursing theory, these are concepts, these are propositions and definitions. To mention, these are principles, assumptions, in general theory, that represent a methodological viewpoint, and usually this provides a framework, a guide, a standard for organizing and standardizing nursing actions. Okay, so that is in nursing theory. Especially if you have reached this course, it means that you're done with your TFN or theoretical foundations in nursing, which is a very good start, very good core subject in your nursing profession, and really important to be introduced in the first year level of your nursing profession. Another one, we have nurses decision making and critical thinking, which is very important possession, that a nurse must have. Good decision making, good critical thinking. So when we say nurses decision making, this refers to collection of decisions that include specific behaviors and cognitive processes surrounding a group of issues. So in simpler terms, it's how you decide on a certain matter. How do you decide in a certain situation or in a problem? Critical thinking, on the other hand, is the intellectual process of actively and skillfully using your knowledge, using what you know, and you apply it in a certain situation. So decision making and critical thinking may really be go together in a certain problem, in a certain situation. And these two things, okay, decision making and critical thinking, should really be, let's say, considering the highest possible solution in terms of safety and quality. Okay, and if this is very important to have. So again, to further introduce, okay, nursing informatics. So we have this image: health informatics, computer science, information science, health science, and cognitive science together with wisdom. So nursing informatics is actually health informatics, or health, okay, plus informatics. Okay, again, nursing informatics is health plus informatics. Okay. So before the creation of nursing informatics, or the development of nursing informatics, we have health informatics. So meaning health plus, okay, the health informatics plus these 5 concepts, okay: computer science, information science, health science, and also cognitive science and wisdom. When we say computer science, text-based, reference-based, it is the study of the theoretical foundations of information, and also computation and practical techniques for the implementation and application in computer systems. Okay, this is the theoretical foundations of information and computation, okay, together with the implementation and application computer systems, which is science behind computers. It's also considered to be computer hardwares. Okay, so when you say computer science, in simpler terms, this is the study of computers, computer and its hardware. Okay, that is computer science. On the other hand, when you say information science, this is a science primarily concerned with the analysis, with the collection, classification, manipulation, storage, retrieval, and dissemination of information or knowledge. And this is also the interaction between the people, organizations, and information systems. In simpler terms, information science is dealing with, or information in science is dealing with softwares, okay, computer softwares. So, for example, what are hardwares? Of course, we have this storage ones. In terms of storage, USB. We have keyboards, mouse as parts of the computer. In information, these are the softwares that we use, whether you are in the clinical setting or in the academe, or basically softwares found in the computer. We have your Word document. We have, your Windows in terms of Word, Excel, PowerPoint. We also have, even the games are considered softwares. Okay. On the other hand, we also have health informatics. This is the health science. Okay, health science is the research component, or the knowledge component, the research supporting the knowledge supporting nursing practice. So that is health science. And if you see in other illustrations, these are the 3 underpinnings, the 3 components, okay, founding health informatics. But this time, we have additional 2 concepts: the concepts of cognitive science and wisdom. So when you say cognitive science, it is a process of human thinking, understanding, and remembering. And in terms of, simpler terms, it is the nurse's intelligence, it is the nurse's intellect. Okay, to act upon a certain situation using technologies. And as we know for a fact that it was also discussed later, technologies cannot perform without human intervention, without human nurses intervention, nurses intellect. Okay, wisdom is the ethics, the goodness and the badness of actions in terms of information. Nursing informatics is the goodness, the badness of the action of a nurse using technologies. Okay, we also have in other references they are including medical informatics. Okay, so when you say medical informatics, it refers to the application of informatics to all of healthcare disciplines as well as in the practice of medicine. Okay, so that is medical informatics. So nursing informatics nomenclature, okay, concept, it evolved from the German word informatik or French word informatic. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly in German and in French. Okay, which means automatic or automated information. Okay, so when you say automatic or automated information in terms of nursing science or in technology, okay, in technology, we refer to two reasons for the use of it. One is automation, which is mentioned earlier in the previous slide, but in terms of technology, we are not only for automation but also for innovation. So when you say to have a comparison, for automation, it is using technology for expediting or making it fast, okay, the way we do things. For innovation, using technology for improving, okay, the way we do things. One is expediting, express, okay, make it fast. The other one is improving. When you say automation, you will use technology to save time. When you say innovation, you will use technology to guide your decisions. Okay, one is saving time, one is guiding decisions. One is on the element of time, and the other one is on the element of quality. Okay, so again, when you say quality, you want better decisions that will lead to better outcomes. Okay, when you say element of time, you want to make things fast. Okay, you want to save time. Okay, you want to be efficient. Okay, in terms of time. So that is automation and innovation. Okay, reasons for using information technology even in the field of nursing. Okay, so other definition: nursing informatics is a specialty that integrates nursing science, computer science, cognitive science, and information science, including also the management and communication of data for information, knowledge, and wisdom in nursing practice. So nursing informatics facilitates or assists, okay, the integration of data, information, knowledge to support patients, nurses, and other providers in their decision making in all roles and settings, which is the goal really is to have better, safer patient care. Okay. Other definitions: nursing informatics, this support is accomplished through the use of information structures, information processes, and information technology. Okay, it is a synthesis, okay, somewhat similar with the previous presentations. It is a synthesis of nursing science, information science, computer science, cognitive science to facilitate the management of healthcare data for the improvement of patient care, and advancement of the nursing profession. Okay, because information and knowledge are essential components for nurses when interpreting data and making decisions. It is also important to know the difference between these important concepts, which we have already previously presented or discussed. Okay. Roles of nurses in information technology and in general, or in nursing informatics. Okay, so role of nurses is to collect data when assessing and monitoring the health of the patients and recording their observations in patient's chart, or if you're already in really adapting information technology, electronic health records. Okay, so these roles of nurses here are not only for in terms of the really push in information technology, but we are still considering those settings wherein nurses still are in the use of the traditional charts, patient charts, paper-based processes still. Okay. Nurses exchange service requests to and receive results from other departments. Okay, so when you say other departments, we are usually referring to clinical laboratories, radiology, and other departments in the institution or in the hospital. Okay. Third, nurses receive and review admission data and discharge summaries. Okay. Nurses review information on the results of clinical research and clinical trials. So we are really into information, we are really into data. Nurses also communicate patients' information between service providers. Okay, and to, of course, pertinent persons which are important in the care of the patient. Nurses also summarize, calculate, and interpret workload indices for their nursing units for monitoring and management purposes. Okay. Nurses consult evidence-based clinical guidelines and protocols to guide the practice. And I think lastly, of the roles, nurses use concepts such as these to influence decision making. Okay, so we are considered to be knowledge workers. Okay, so nurses are using knowledge, are using information in terms of influencing better decision makings or better outcomes in patient care. So in terms of roles of nurses and in terms of nursing informatics, we usually refer nurses who have specialties in nursing informatics as nurse informaticists. They are called nurse informaticists. But if I may share one reference, we also have informatics nurse specialist and informatics nurse. Okay, although both are considered nurse informaticists. So when you say informatics nurse specialist or INS, this is usually a graduate of a Bachelor of Science in nursing, or have the license, of course, considered registered nurse with formal graduate education in the field of informatics and even related field, and also considered to be a specialist in the field of nurse informatics. And when you say informatics nurse, this is a registered nurse with an interest or experience working in informatics field, and considered to be a generalist in the field of informatics. So one is a specialist, okay, and the other one is a generalist in in the field of nursing informatics. So since we're talking about nursing informatics, and when we say nursing informatics, it's nursing with the use of computers, and other simpler terms. Okay, nursing informatics is nursing practice, okay, regardless of what field, be it academe or education, research, or practice in the clinical setting, and the use of computers. Nursing with the use of computers. Okay, so since we are talking about nurses working with technology, working with computer, let us present the partners of nurses. Okay, in nursing informatics, these are computers. Okay, so basically, computers are used for the processing of different tasks. Okay, and computers is very essential tool also in health information technology system. Okay, computers were first introduced into the healthcare facilities in the 1960s, in especially in the Western countries, and by this time, this generation, they are more important, okay, in terms of healthcare information technology. Okay, when you say health information technology, it encompasses different or various, okay, fields of the nursing practice. Okay, again, when you say nursing practice, be it clinical, be it academe or research. Okay, so when you say health information technology, it is present in information gathering of data, gathering of information, processing of this health information, generation of health information, and working them to be knowledge. And when you say also health information technology, this is the computerization, okay, effects of delivery of care, including provision and documentation of patient care, education of healthcare providers, scientific research for advancing healthcare delivery, and also administration of healthcare delivery services. So throughout the discussion of this course, to this playlist, we are going to study the different applications of health information technology or nursing informatics in our technology in our profession. Health information technology is also a shift that's gearing towards integration of multiple technologies and telecommunication devices in our profession. I know some of you have seen videos, or maybe some of you have first-hand experience of this health information technology. Okay, it's like in one hospital, they're just going to email you or send you a link of the results of your laboratories, of your diagnostics. That's an example of health information technology. Or others would have just have to consult through technologies in what's this different live streaming applications. If I may mention some, we have maybe Skype, Zoom, for consultation or communication with your doctors, with your nurses. Okay, in terms of research and maybe even in education, cloud storage is very popular. These are invisible storage devices of information and data, even raw data. Okay, health information technology is also gearing towards user-friendly, menu-driven, touchscreen manipulation methods. Okay, absence of papers. Okay, just swipe it left and right, up and down, touch screen devices. Okay, and also they give you real-time information that you need. Okay, computers in nursing are also used for managing information, monitoring quality, evaluating outcomes, communicating data, accessing resources, interacting with patients, just like what I've mentioned earlier, documenting and processing plans of care, real time and most accurate ones depending on your database. And when you say plan of care, this is already stored in a database. You don't have to come up with your own, just like what our trainings before. You have, with due respect, we have the books, okay, for care plans, starting from formulating nursing diagnosis until evaluation. But through the use of health information technology, with your proper assessment and judgment on your client's situation, you just enter it, and your health information technology will provide you your diagnosis, will provide you your planning, your interventions, and also your possible information to evaluate. Okay, so communicating with your data and messages can be seen, can be retrieved, can be sent through internet. Okay, you can interact with patients, as I've mentioned earlier, through your live streaming applications, or generally through the internet, also to the web. Okay, that's also an effect of health information technology. Your smartwatches, okay, the information regarding your health in your smartphones are also results of health information technology. Okay, so especially now that if I may say, there are increasing number of people in terms of consciousness in health, and this technology helps them to be more conscious, to be more aware of their health situation. Okay, so again, documenting and processing of real-time plans of care. We also have supporting nursing research. Okay, we have these different databases of research, wherein you can, with some clicks, number of clicks, you are already accessing, you're already in front, okay, of the information of the articles that you need in terms of research, testing new systems, okay, to develop better system, but if it's right now not yet considered to be the best or better data systems, designing new knowledge databases, same with testing new systems, developing data warehouses. We know that years of nursing practice, nursing research, nursing innovation will really give you lots and lots of data. So this is very important. And also advancing the role of nursing in healthcare industry and nursing science. Okay, so there will come a time that all nurses will really be acquainted to or equipped with nursing information courses, nursing informatics courses. Of course, here in the Philippines, it's just like a decade ago wherein they introduced nursing informatics. So with the number of nurses already practicing without the introduction of nursing informatics in their career before, so this will be somewhat a challenge for them. Okay, not all. Okay, I knew some seniors of mine which are really adapting to technology, and they really love technology. And there are also older, way older than the present generation, and they are more, or they are better in using technology than the younger nurses. But as I've said, I know there will come a time that it's considered to be somewhat of a requirement that nurses would be knowledgeable in this information and technology aspect. So that's it for our first part of this nursing informatics playlist, nursing informatics video lecture series. So I hope this will serve as an additional resource for you, especially in this time of our or in this situation that we have. And I thank you for watching this video lecture, and continue to follow this video lecture series or playlist until the end of your semester, until the end of this playlist. And please like and share this videos and YouTube channel. Thank you. So this is our email, your online nurse educator. Thank you in the next video lecture series.